The Cup run over 2,000 metres. Short, sharp run to the first corner. They stand in there, they're ready to go, and they're off now. They're racing in the Swan Draft Bunbury Cup. And one of the first to get going is Fancy Red into stride quickly. Rocking Society. Coming across now is Arcadia Park with Rudy R. They're going to head fly with caution. Fear the Wind. Redback Flyer's going to tuck just in behind those. Snazzler pushing up on the inside of Fat Roy Slim, leaving the straight. Then Amazing Cheat. River Rubicon deeper from Desinay. And dropping out last of all is, as they go over towards the side, Silver Eye. And Fancy Red took up the role of pacemaker. Goes to the lead now. Fancy Red shows the way. Here in the Cup at the 1400, Rudy R is second. Down on the inside, Fly with caution, third. And there's a nice even speed on. This is going to suit Rocking Society, who'd lob right behind them. Back there in the clear, Fear the Wind. They start to string out now. Then came Arcadia Park. Snazzler further back on the inside, just up ahead of Redback Flyer, going past the 1200. A length and a half to Fat Roy Slim. And then a gap, Amazing Cheat. Well back, River Rubicon, then Desinay. And back last of all is Silver Rise. They work out onto the side. They come along past the 900, where the leader is Fancy Red, making play by 3/4 on Rudy R. No change at all in the order. Running third, Fly with caution. It's had a great trip down on the inside. The same can be said for Rocking Society. They're starting to bunch a little now. Around the outside. Goes up now on the outside, Arcadia Park with a swooping run. It's dashed around them, Arcadia Park, to hit the lead at the 500 in the Cup. On the outside, Arcadia Park got about a length. Fancy Red, Rocking Society, now off the bridle, ridden along. He goes for home at Arcadia Park and raced away from them. Then Fear the Wind, followed further back Silver Eye. It comes to the outside, setting out after the leader. Snazzler went back toward the rail at the 250. Arcadia Park shown the persuader, about a length and a half in front down the outside. Silver Eye's running on. It's Arcadia Park coming back. Fancy Red, Snazzler, Silver Eye. Arcadia Park wants the post. Arcadia Park in front. Arcadia Park. Arcadia Park has got the money here. What a day for Clint Johnston Porter. He's got the majors on the outside. Silver Eye dived at it late. Couldn't quite get to it though with Snazzler. Right up there close behind them, Fancy Red, Fly with caution, Rocking Society. Followed further back, Fat Roy Slim, Fear the Wind and Redback Fly, Desinay. Followed home by River Rubicon, Rudy R. And Amazing Cheat trails them in. What a roll of the dice by Clint Johnston Porter. He was not going to die wondering when the field started to pack, and he was the first to go. He pulled the trigger early on Arcadia Park, and it let rip to grab Fancy Red, hit the front, and left itself exposed for the others to cut it down, and they were closing in. But the post has come in the absolute nick of time for Arcadia Park. Clint Johnston Porter takes the majors this afternoon, and he has gone from boiled lollies to the sweetest of chocolates. 3 winners, the 2 majors, the stakes, the Cup. And from a rider who was lamenting what was going all wrong for him at the start of the day, the script has been rewritten. Arcadia Park for Peters Investments wins it. Second place goes to 3 Silver Eye, Sean O'Donnell, who was motoring to the line. Snazzler was charging through along the rail for third. Fancy Red fighting back for fourth in front of Rocking Society. It was 5-3, 13-4 in 2:03.65. And a short neck by half a length. They ran 35.51 the last 600 metres. What a thrilling Bunbury Cup. And Johnston Porter there, electing to go Chancey's hand before acceptors, and then had to ride for dear life to hold on as the wall was mounting behind him over the final stages. So the winner by Ocean Park from Arcadia Dream for Peters Investments, about to make its way back into the yard. The runner-up Silver Eye by Sessions for Adam Durant and Sean O'Donnell. And in third money, Snazzler by Mahuta, trained by Jason Pateman, ridden by Holly Watson. Cashel Palace is out of the last with 9 Axman's Jazz. 6 and 9, the final event at 5:29. We'd better go to Tess. She's down in the yard. Bob Peters didn't get off to a great start earlier today, but boy, can't things change quickly in racing, Tess?
They certainly can, Darren. CJP there up on the screen, cheering with the crowd. What a run. Just get Bob Peters turning around this way. Bob, congratulations, a double, and you've taken out the 2026 Bunbury Cup. What were your thoughts with CJP's mid-race move there?
Well, CJP wouldn't want to hear what I had to say when he hit the front there so soon. I said he hasn't even got to the corner yet. And I said to Michael before they went out, he's fit, he's ready. And he was arguing with me saying, I don't think so. I said, well, to me, Fancy Red and he looked the two fit ones. And as it turned out, he was fit enough. But, yeah, see, I couldn't believe it when he hit the front so soon.
It was a fantastic result, and for a jockey who early on in the day was scratching his head, he's already then had a double, he's now come into a treble, so he must have known best here. But Arcadia Park, talk to me about this horse. It was a good run in the Detonator last start.
Oh yes, it wasn't a bad run, but you know, the conditions didn't really suit him and the weights and everything and that.
Pinjarra Cup now?
Yes, unfortunately he'll probably get a little bit of weight now, so he's up very high already, so that'll make it hard.
Antique Star in the last. Can we round out the day with a treble?
Oh, it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Fingers crossed. Well done here.
Thank you.
Bob Peters, after the win of Arcadia Park. Mickey G, CJP, how's that? We love the big reunion, the big hugs afterwards, and no doubt there was a few head scratches when he made that mid-race move.
Exactly right, on a day that obviously didn't pan out as they would have thought after race number 1. The odds-on favourite, the 2-year-old on debut, the Spruik filly, she wasn't able to live up to expectations and then pulled up with shin soreness, so off to the paddock for her. But Clint Johnston-Porter makes it the Bunbury Stakes Bunbury Cup double, and this horse is now the winner of a Belmont Classic, a 3-year-old listed race, pair of 3-year-old listed races, I should say, and a Bunbury Cup as a 4-year-old. And it's onwards and upwards, really, for him. The 2300 of the Pinjarra Cup in a fortnight's time certainly won't worry him. And then when he comes back into work the next time around, he may well be a Perth Cup horse. You just never know. 5, 3, 13 and 4. Silver Eye did a wonderful job down the outside. Portsy's going to join us now for a quick word. Clint, as Bob was saying, when you pulled the trigger, he was a little bit nervous.
Yeah, look, any other horse I probably don't do it on, but I just know he's a true and out stayer and he's got a bit of grit about him. I thought that was my only way of beating the second.
And that way, it was sort of how it panned out last start at 1800. It looked like a race that would really bring him on fitness-wise.
Yeah, definitely. Look, it put him where he needed to be. He was tough to the line, and today, you know, and Michael does a terrific job with him, that I'd be able to do something clever like that on him.
Can we be cheeky and say the 2300 of the Pinjarra Cup won't worry him because he's covered it today?
No, definitely not. He'd probably get 24 in his ear.
Now, what about for you today? So it started out pretty disappointing with the 2-year-old, but onwards and upwards since then. Now you've got the stakes and cup double.
Yeah, when you said it to me after that last race, I went in the jocks room. I was thinking maybe I can pull it off, but I didn't think I did until I crossed the lineup, looked at the camera down the back straight, and it was on me. So I was like, oh, I've pulled it off. What
about Antique Star? Can he make it the last winner as well?
Look, stranger things have happened, so we'll see what we can do.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
There's Clint Johnston-Porter combining with Michael Grantham, Peters Investments and Arcadia Park to take out this year's Swan Draft Bunbury Cup. 5, 3, 13 and 4. One more to come here on Cup Day.